Hello beautiful people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's another amazing day that God has given us, and we give glory to God. Guys, welcome to this channel. If you haven't subscribed, guys, don't forget to subscribe. When you're watching these videos, make sure you hit the subscription button, you put on the notification button so that you get notified each time I post a new or upload a new video. To all my returning subscribers, I don't take your love for granted. You are always coming to support me, and I love that, guys. And in our today's video, we are going to be pressing on and touching on various issues that are affecting American voters. Every voter that was participated in the last elections in America, and one way or another they are very unsatisfied with the results, or they are very unsatisfied with the way Trump's administration, who was their favorite candidate, went out there and voted for him, the way his administration and the president himself are running the country. You understand? So before Trump was elected to president, of course, there was a campaign that took place. So when campaign period starts, every leader will come out with the promises. They will say, oh, I'm gonna be doing this for you people, I'll be doing this for you people. When you elect me, please elect me. So people went out there in large numbers and elected Donald Trump, the president of the United of America. And this is not the first time that he has been the president. No, he was the president. Then when the election came, Biden won the elections, and now he has come back. He came back and to win the election again. And on the ballot paper, it's not that we had only one candidate. No, we had even Kamal, who was the vice president of the United States at the tenure of Biden, Joe Biden. So guys, people made their choices and voted for Trump. But at the end of the day, Trump has not been working according to the agendas or according to the policies, or some of the policies he put ahead. He has worked on some of the policies, but not all that he promised the people, especially the highest percentage of people that voted for him. So there's so many videos that we've been talking about recurring that has left the American voters really unsatisfied about the services Trump is giving them. So let me know what you think down there below in the comment section after you have watched all these videos. And don't forget to subscribe, guys. Subscribe, put on the notification button. Let me where you're watching me from. Let me know how you think about the election that was just conducted last year, and Trump took office this January, and all these days that or months that he has been working, he has been in the office. And let me know how these 4 years are going to be. You understand? Some are saying it's hell. Let me know what you think, guys. Watch this video till the end.
This is not me. I don't record myself crying because I've never been one to want pity from nobody. But this, what's happening to my people, is not right. What's happening to little kids is not right. Coming home and not knowing where your mom is, it's not right. No kid should have to wake up and fear that their mom is not going to come home. No mother should feel the pain of being separated from their children just because they wanted a better life in America. And yes, maybe they should have done it the right way, but the right way wasn't made for us Latinos. The right way wasn't made for nobody but the white people. So
as a Latino, I've never been more embarrassed and more disappointed in the Latin community for even voting or thinking of voting for Trump. Voting against your own self-interest is counterproductive. It's insane to me. Like, y'all don't make no sense. What's not clicking? And let's be very serious. Latinos voted for Trump because they want to be as close to whiteness as possible. It's because they are anti-black. It's because of the internalized racism. It's because of the pure not even internalized. It's for the outward racism That's really mainly what it was. And let's not forget the misogyny of it all. Let's not forget that, because one thing a Latina woman is gonna do is gonna put her man, her son, her and any male figure in the Latin community up on a pedestal with ease. With ease. And that's exactly what the Latino men thrive on. The women always putting them up on a pedestal. And that's really the sad part about it, because there is no reason why they should have been voting for Trump at all. At all. I'm disappointed. I'm disappointed today, and I'm just so disappointed.
Hi, beautiful people. We have been here not once, but severally. It's a pity, because I feel like if you have seen that lady crying and saying like she doesn't like coming online for people to feel pity for her, but it has really forced her to come online and just vent it and let it out. You understand? So when she's talking about kids, I feel really touched, because to be honest speaking, kids never voted. They don't have rights to vote. You have to reach a certain age for you to be a voter, to have their voting card, to be eligible to vote. So kids, they're not allowed to vote. But now Latino kids or children have been caught in this mess, guys. Let me say, they've got themselves in this mess. We have seen even kids who were in foster care being deported back to their homes. We have seen families separated, and we have seen so many kids coming back home to no mother or to no father. And this one has affected these kids so much. And the people who are feeling like they let the community down, they're those people who have been living with their relatives, who knew very well that all the illegal or undocumented immigrants were the one who were providing for their families back home. And all the illegal immigrants, like I will say, I'm not sure if these people voted. Only those legal immigrants who lives in the United States are the ones who voted. So when you come out here and you start crying for your own, you went out there and thought of your own self-interest. You understand? And now that your interest is counterproductive, you are seeing the mess that the interest you had has caused your community. You come here and say like, oh, I do like crying, but this one has forced me to come and cry out here, when you all know that why Latinos voted for Trump. It's because they have their own self-interest, and it's because they are anti-black and anti-black. You understand? You voted because you are racist. You don't like black people. You have never liked black people. I'm just saying, it's the truth. You understand? That's the reason why you went out there and voted for Trump. You all say you saw everything that was written on the wall, but you could not even comprehend it. You could not even read it. Like when you're given a question paper during examination, you need to read multiple times. You just don't look at it and you say A or B, or you just say like and let me do this. No, you have to write, you have to read and reread and reread, and make sure you're doing this. These things were there. You never saw anything. You never thought about your community, because you are racist, you are anti-black. You didn't want to think, you didn't want to read what was written on the wall, and now it's getting to you. Even the Latinos themselves are saying it, that you Latinos are anti-black people. You understand? You let me just say, like, you are just selfless. You always selfish. You always think like you are as close as possible to whiteness, and that's why. But you forgot about your last names. Your last names will of course sell you out. It's now selling you out. You have seen the impact of your action, that has the impact you have brought, the impact of your actions that you have brought to your fellow people in the United States, the other Latinos. You understand? So it's hitting back to Latinos as they keep on crying, venting, and it's okay. It's good to vent, because these people are learning, and when it comes to 2026, they're going to vote right. They want to be, they will not be too late. I think they've learned the art of brotherhood. They know that now black people, they should have listened to black people. Black people have been fighting for the rights of all Americans. But Latinos have never seen that. They have never been appreciative of that. So guys, let us continue watching this video and let me know what you think about it in the comments section.
For my Latinos for Trump, I'm about to say something that's going to piss a lot of you guys off. So you might as well unfollow me now before. But just hear what I have to say. Black people in America have been very, very gracious to you all. The civil rights movements for equal opportunity employment started with Black people. The reason you were able to get equal opportunities when you became a citizen and other immigrants, the birthright citizenship, it's because of civil rights movements Black people died and fought for. And we have never shoved it in your face. In fact, most of you don't even realize our civil rights movements are what made you benefit. But still, you thought you were better than the rest because you got close to this proximity. But one thing that you will never be able to do is jump in their skin. We paved the road on which every birthright citizen has walked on. While you gallivanted, Latinos for Trump in masses. And now those rights have been signed off. And they want to send you back to your country because they wanted to make sure you knew that you were not part of the club. And you wondered why we were upset about what you chose to do. It's because our ancestors were enslaved, fought, and died for the opportunities that you guys have today to even come into this country and become a citizen, to even vote against your own best interest. So just know, you would have been nothing without us either. I just wanted to put you in your place, since America is as well. I just wanted you to know what our people did for you. So wave your flag as he is taking that birthright from you, while we're still on this side of town or country fighting for the right back again. Okay? Don't ever forget where you came from. Okay? Because guess what? They thought you were just good enough to work in a factory or pick cotton. Yeah. And now they think inmates and Black people are going back to the field. But they got a new thing coming. So next time y'all come back over here to America and use the rights that our ancestors have died and fought for, appreciate it.
Hi, things are tough, man. You know, it's very disrespectful for these other communities just to disrespect Black people like that. The people's ancestors who really fought for the America to be where it is right now, they have been fighting for the rights of every America, all the rights that are enjoying in America right now. Black community have really fought for this. The ancestors, they fought and they died because of this, where America is right now. And we know all the Black Americans have been in the front line to fighting for the civil rights movement for equal opportunities. Like, this all started with Black Americans, guys. You understand? And Just because of your proximity to white American does not give you no mandate to go to vote against the people who have made you to be where you are right now. And now, because of the rights that the black Americans or the American ancestors who were enslaved have fought for, now you have been, the America or the Trump administration or Trump is stripping off all the birthrights. You are being stripped of all the birthrights, guys. You have legal documents living in the United States, but you cannot go outside in the streets. You cannot walk outside in the streets because of your last name. That last name cannot give you even an opportunity to live in America right now. Most people are worried they cannot go out. You get me, people? People are they are worried. They are legal migrants, but they cannot go out because of what? Of the first name. And what are white Americans telling you, people? What are they doing? Are they going to help you? They're not going to help you. They're not. They're somewhere seated doing whatever they have to do. Life is continuing, is going on with them. They're just okay. They don't care. You understand? Guys, you just bite on what black Americans did for you, and all these cries and venting and coming out and talking. I just hope that you prepare yourself well when it comes to 2026. I just hope so. Let's continue watching these videos.
I am in so much shock with the amount of Latinos for Trump that are now coming out saying we feel so backstabbed, we feel so betrayed, we feel used now that our families are being deported even though they're not criminals. You didn't feel that way when Donald Trump was talking about the Mexican families that he was going to be deporting. You didn't feel that way when he spoke about other minority groups that he was going to be deporting. But now that it's affecting your family, your uncle, your cousin, now you want to cry about it? Now you want to cry crocodile tears? Girlfriend, I don't feel bad for you.
I don't know I don't even know what country this is anymore, to be honest with you. The man said grab him by the blank. He won 2 terms. The man said he supported everything in the Project 2025 propaganda, and a black woman told y'all he was planning to do it, and y'all said she wasn't qualified, and he got in there and he's doing it. The Cubans and the Latinos for Trump were cha-cha-chaing all the way to the voter booth, and now he put them in cages and sending them wherever they want, wherever he wants. And it's still okay. We ain't burnt the country down yet. Barack Obama, we had to have that man go dig his birth certificate out of some hole to prove he was an American. The standard, the double standard, has been right in front of us the whole time.
Us as Latinos, I've noticed that we're willing to accept white people in our family, but not black people. Most of the time we prefer white people over black people. Really any other nation more than a black person. What I mean is, a mother's daughter has a white boyfriend, they would happily welcome him more than if she had a black boyfriend. Most of the time there's a stereotype within the Hispanic household about black people, right? That they're criminals, they're gang members, they're violent, they're someone you should fear. When really, we should look at white people that way, because white people are the ones who actually are harming us right now. Yes, they're Hispanics who are in those ICE trucks, ICE vans, but they have been put in place by the oppressor. The same people who descend from the people who took your land, put your forefathers in slave ships.
So guys, there's no way Trump is going to fulfill his promises to the people who came out singing, I'm gonna vote for Trump. There's no way he's gonna fulfill the promises. It's too late, because the actions are speaking louder. You know, people are crying on the consequences. And it's very, very sad. It's very unfortunate that the Trump has gotten those who voted for Trump and those who did not vote for Trump. And we, like I always say, we are not saying that black community, black community never voted for Trump. They did vote for Trump. There's some who voted for Trump and they voted for because of this. Maybe they have a strong reasons why. And we always say, like, you'll vote for someone you feel it's a democracy. It's a moment where people feel like I should do what I should do, or vote for somebody that deserves my vote. But you don't go voting for racism because of racists, because of racism, because of you are anti-black, because of this and that. No, it's because of your future. It's because of the years that this person is gonna be in the leader is gonna be the president of the country. So when you're crying and crying, living in regret and anguish that the person you voted for has betrayed you, when we all know you voted because you voted because of you are a racist, then you're not going to earn even my sympathy. Guys, let's keep on watching these videos and see, because now it's about Black American talking and Latino or Hispanic people talking. So you have to be very, very careful when judging, and we also, I don't know if all Hispanic people are anti-black. I don't know, but that's
Stole your identity, gave you the terms Latino, Hispanic. The people who descend from those people, they're oppressing you today. And their forefathers oppressed your forefathers back in the day. So what is my point? We need to deny any nation but our own. As Black, Latinos, and Natives, we are the same people. We should unite, we should come together, and we should marry one another. If your daughter wants to get with a so-called African American, of course, you want to make sure that he's a good fit. You should allow that. If your son wants to get with an African American sister, make sure she is fit and allow that. And same thing for so-called Black people. Same thing for your daughters and your sons who want to get with natives or so-called Hispanic. You should allow that, because that's going to make us unite. That's going to make us stronger. And people might say, well, Black people hate Hispanics. Hispanics hate Black people. Listen, the reason why we are hurting each other is because we're oppressed by the same person who's causing stress, who's causing chaos, who's causing poverty in our lives. And when we are going through stress and anger, we get violent. And who are we going to get violent with? The people who live among us. We live amongst each other. You understand? But the people who we should really be upset with, and who we should point the finger at, is our oppressor. And we should never point the finger at each other. We should come together, resolve our problems, get over grudges, get over division amongst each other, and really come together as a community. Get off of drugs. Go against drugs. Go against drug dealers. Go against our daughters being whores and prostitutes and sleeping around. And really lock in and build as a community where men can be men, women can be women, and we'll rise to the top. And that's what the Most High, our God, wants for us. He wants us to get right, to fix ourselves, to cleanse ourselves. This is from the ISUPK and the Commander General Hana. This is what we teach. This is what we promote, because this is what the Bible teaches. You understand? If you want to learn more, go to isupk.com. Find a school near you. Shalom.
I have listened to this man, and I think reality, it's time for reality check. It's time that people have seen the reality. They are facing the reality after all they've seen happening. The people not helping each other, every community standing for themselves. I think it's time for people to just know that now it's time for us to unite, because we are not going to make it if we are not uniting. You understand? And for Hispanic people or Latino people who voted for Trump to just come and realize that they did a very bad mistake, and now they're calling for the unification, I think it's the right time that people came together to save the country that they're living in, to save the American economy, America as a country. People should just learn that they voted, and now they're going to face reality for 4 years. It's not going to be easy, but now they just have to accept it, because they already done it. It's already happening. The economy has really collapsed. So guys, this guy is talking about intermarrying, whereby Hispanic women should be intermarrying with black women, with black men, and black women intermarrying with the Hispanic, and vice versa. You know, I think it's the right time. People need to come together and realize that the conflict that is being brought by these leaders is not really bringing about the good economy that people voted for. You understand? Before you realize it, you realize the envious and everything that will be happening. People will be fighting. It's the people who surrounds you, and those are the people you need to live together. You understand? So let us just bury all the hatred, let us just bury all the racism, and it's all about you Hispanic people to change. If you want to change, it's okay. Black communities, we do not have no problem with it. We have nothing against you. You know, black community has always been learning that you people don't love them. You hate us so much, but we don't care. We don't care.
For Latinos for Trump every day, every time. When I can, I'm doing it. Because the Republican budget plan just came out, and where's the no tax on tips? Not there. Where's the no tax on overtime? Not there. No tax on income? Not there either. You know what is there? Tax cut for the rich. Lowest there's ever been. But you bozos who kept screaming that he was going to do so much for the economy, that he was a businessman. He's a scammer. And we tried to tell you that he was not for you. Okay? So that just goes to show you, and I hope you're going to learn so many lessons. And they're going to be difficult ones. And we're not going to hold your hand while you learn them. All right? Te calmas o te calmo, like at 100. So you guys enjoy this. Have fun with that.
I'm sorry to my community for voting the way I did. I acknowledged the mistake earlier, but it's different. When you acknowledge something, it's kind of like, yeah, I probably shouldn't have done that. When you say I'm sorry, it's more like, yeah, I fucked up. And I think I fucked up. Obviously, my one vote didn't make the difference, but it contributed. And I don't even know why I was like so bent out on the price of eggs, price of gas and shit. I have a fucking Tesla. I'm blessed enough to not know how much milk or eggs or none of that bullshit cost. I just go and buy it. My dumbass was joining the propaganda. Oh, look at all these people. They can't afford homes. Blah, blah, blah. I can go buy another fucking house. I fucked up royally. And so now, yes, at least I'm marching. I'm doing some research, spreading the word. But I truly wish that I was on the right side of history from the get-go. Not for selfish reasons, but because had I been, at least I would not have contributed to all these people that are being hurt in our community. I wouldn't have contributed to fucking U.S. citizens being arrested because God decided to use more melanin when he was creating them. I wouldn't have contributed, and I wish that was the case. But I fucked up, so I'm sorry. But you have my word that moving forward, I'm going to be on the right side of history.
So guys, I hope you have watched the entire video. I hope you have watched everyone talking, standing up for themselves. I hope you have watched those who say like we need to come all together. We are one people. We should not be fighting each other. We should be grateful to the creator of the nation, because no one chose to be white, no one chose to be a Latino, no one chose to be brown, no one chose to be black, guys. And I'm hoping that We are just going to live as a one people, one person, human beings who are created by one God, and let us spread love among us ourselves, and let us just make sure that we stay away from drugs, we stay away from any criminals that will get us, lead us to jail, and let us just preach love, peace, and unity. It's from me, Irene. So I'm gonna be seeing you in my next video. Bye bye.